Hello, I'm Mike Richardson, and I'm looking forward to being with you at your IT leadership meeting in La Jolla, San Diego on September the 18th, and we're going to explore together this idea of enterprise agility, exploding some of the myths that people have about Agile. They think first and foremost that Agile is for software departments, IT departments, and such companies, IT and software companies. Completely wrong. They also assume, by the way, that Agile started with those departments and those companies. Also completely wrong. We'll explore that together. And they also assume that, of course, large corporates are not Agile, but small companies, startups, mid-market enterprises are implicitly Agile. Completely wrong. Most small, medium-sized businesses, startups, mid-market enterprises are not Agile. They're frenetic. They're hair on fire. They're seat of the pants. They're in the flow of disorganized chaos. And we're going to understand the pivot of Agile to get into the flow of organized chaos. And we'll understand why across all enterprises, all industries, all business types, whether they are old economy or new economy, high tech or low tech, large company or small company, we'll understand why all businesses these days are pivoting to Agile because of this thing called VUCA: volatility, uncertainty, complexity, and ambiguity. We live in an increasingly VUCA world, don't we? Accelerating all the time. And there are two flavors of VUCA. There's external VUCA, that's the competitive stuff, the economic stuff, the technological stuff, the regulatory stuff, and there's internal VUCA. That's poor communications between departments, it's poor change leadership and change management, it's siloing and those kinds of other things that we will explore together. So while we're together, we're going to answer the backbone questions that you see laid out below. The why of Agile, and indeed that's because of VUCA. Why are all industries, all businesses, all enterprises pivoting to Agile? And that's because of increasing VUCA. We're also going to answer the question, what is Agile? What are the moving parts of an operating system for agility? An agility operating system. What are all the moving parts involved? We'll be looking at that together. And then most crucially, who do you need to be in the equation of your enterprise agility? Your agility as a leader, as a team, as an organization, as an enterprise, with your innovation machine, with your evolving business model. Who do you need to be in the equation of your agility? And then how, where, and when do you get started? I'm going to give you an on-ramp of actions with some follow-up resources where you can get started within days to a more agile future, a transformation journey to a more agile future. And I'm going to give you an on-ramp of early actions to help you get started. You just have a little bit of pre-work to do beforehand, which is laid out below. First and foremost, please go to the VUCA report. The link and the instructions are clearly laid out below. And there is a deadline of Wednesday, September the 12th, please, to participate in that. It only takes 10 minutes to do. It's very simple, but it'll allow me to bring a data set to use when we're together. So please, first and foremost, go to the link below to go to the VUCA report. And then secondly, further below that, you'll find some questions to ponder, just to be percolating on before you come to the session. How is your agility being tested these days? What kinds of VUCA are you experiencing? And what kinds of wheel spin are you experiencing? You're not getting the traction that you want on your desired trajectory of profitable growth. To some degree, you're spinning your wheels. Usually that's because of a lack of agility, which we will have explored together. So just be percolating on what kinds of wheel spin are you experiencing, because that will speak towards the kinds of agility improvements that you've got to be making. So please percolate on those questions before you come to the session. Please go to the VUCA report and participate in that. I'll look forward to seeing you on September the 18th in La Jolla, San Diego. Bye-bye for now. Mike Richardson.